Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags, each and every one of you. I welcome you. I welcome you to my channel. If that repeated, that's because my computer, and I'm doing this for the first time using my new computer to do a video, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, so you know what time it is. Oh, boom, 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 calling all comments. Okay, first before we get started, I want to say I get up very early in the morning. I get up early, sometime 1, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like this, to do a video for you. Because my goal is to have it posted by 7 a.m. So often the time I finished posting my video or finished my video before 7, around the 8 or something like that, because this we have a lot going on in the morning. But what happened is that when I post it, it's been taking almost all day to finally upload on YouTube. And I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it's now taking so long. I just don't know. So I apologize for that. Even this video here, I got it early to do, and when it posts, I don't know when you're going to see it, but I'll have it done within the hour from doing this hour and a half to making this video. Okay, something I want to say. For those of you who have well wished Samantha in her recovery and getting her home, we went to see her yesterday. Let's see, how am I going to do this now? Because of my, no. Okay, here she is here in the hospital. So you can see, she's lost a lot of weight. I mean, I was like, Samantha? But she's getting better. She's talking. She's still in a little pain. Hold on. I got the fan off, and I don't know why. Now I'm gonna get the snuffles. But yeah. So I saw her yesterday. So I'm still trying to figure out a way to get her some support in to help pay for the medical bills. You saw the video. Samantha needs our help to get home. So if you have any questions about that video, watch it again and you know what time it is. Okay, so let's jump into some of these comments. Now I do these comments and sometimes it takes the place of my actually typing in the comments. But I let you know a little secret. If I'm answering your comments and at the end of your comments I say thanks for your support, that means I'm doing it on the iPad. If I'm doing it on the phone, I always say mad love. So those of you who don't get mad love understand the reason that when I speak it into the iPad, it says my love, and I'm sure you'd rather have thanks for my support, thanks for your support than my love. So and it just makes things move a little bit faster for me. Okay, this first comment is by Bob Welo. Bob Welo, thank you, Bob. Matter of fact, we did a video chat yesterday. It's good talking to the Irish broke. He's in Dublin, and we get to chat. He sent me some nice videos. Bob, thank you for those videos. I wish they were a little bit longer, but anyway, thanks, Bob. He says a good video. This next one, and also, like I said, this is the first time I use a computer, so I can look at the camera and see the comments, and I get to see all of them. I guess you might can say, because on the phone it only lets me have a few of them. Okay, this is from Ragjamrock. Ragjamrock, who was on my Sunday morning, he always chats me on my Sunday morning classic. As time goes by, so does music. This past Sunday, I did the Gap Band. Oh no, boy, oh boy, boy, the music we played in the Gap Band. And then, I got and then I hit Charlie Wilson, who was Uncle Charlie, and I told a few stories. And said, your video is blocked. You know what I'm saying? Blocked. This is the first time I got one of those big block type of thing like that. And So I said, okay, so now I'm at a question of do I just leave it or do I, put some Mickey Mouse music in its place or do I mute it? But, it doesn't mute the speech. So I may mute it, for some reason though it won't work for me, and so I think I'm going to do that. So look for that. But if I mention, I don't know if if I mention if I mention a song, you can read it. You could probably play it and listen along with me. Okay, Ragjamrock, right? Those of us who have been around long enough to remember what Agent Orange made his money by sucking his business dry and declaring bankruptcy, conning his contractors by not paying them, refusing to rent to black people, calling for. Let me get back where I was. Calling for the death penalty of the group of innocent black youths in Central Park's 5, which I know Corey. I can't remember his last name. Corey, who was one of them. Black young men, by taking out a full-page ad in the New York Times. I could go on and on, but it's out there for all those young folks who were born later and only know him from The Apprentice. I fear for this country if he gets elected. But as my mother used to say, those who don't hear must feel. Wow, that's cool. Those who don't hear must feel. Okay, I like that. We will be fearing the consequences by not voting or electing the orange dictator. He was, is, and always will be nothing but a racist con man. Okay, you said a lot there, brother. And a lot of it's spot on. You're pointing out some of the things that what Trump has done. It's not a hyperbole. He's done those things. Starting from not renting the blacks and cheating his business. His Project 25 is I don't want to pay overtime. Yeah, I hate paying overtime. So what they plan to do is either make the work week longer, no overtime, or something like that. And the union is going crazy, but no one's really putting it out there for the union. So the union, don't you realize we live off of our overtime? And believe you me, I work for Ford Motor Company. I know how important overtime is, a time and a half, and sometimes double time. So yeah, man, especially when you got them jobs like $20 an hour and what have you. But yeah, it's a problem. And the Central Park driving 5 is right. And it's true that it's unfortunately, a lot of young people that don't take the time to look at their his history and where his head really has been and still is. Even though it's just rally he just left. After he left, he didn't care about no. How they had one bus serving all these people to get back to their cars 5 miles away. It's really sad, And he said it once before. He says, "I don't care about you. I just want your votes." But yeah, your mother's right. What she say? If you don't feel, we will be feeling the consequences by not voting for the orange dictator. I said, what does his mother say? His mother say, those who don't those who don't hear will feel. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. So we'll see what happens on that. Thanks a lot for that. Ragjamrock. We went through a lot on that one. Okay, this next one is from Danamiddleton. Dana Middleton. Dana, I'm not a good reeler, Dana. I'm sorry. So, but I think I got it. Dana Millington. She says, Gerard, on from Sunshine's shoulders. He feels threatened by you because he is a narcissist. Your level of maturity is greater than his, and said it's greater than his. Sad but true. God bless, brother. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't really, pay attention to him. I like his videos still pop up, and recently I haven't even taken the time to read the titles of them because often the time that might get me to check them out, but I just haven't. But I went to shoot him a text about Samantha. And, I thought maybe, and as you saw in the video about that, I mentioned him, and I'm blocked. He blocked me. Oh my God. Am I that much a threat to you that you won't even take a message from me? Wow. If I didn't be that hesitant, that's his thing, baby. I can't help. But still, if he can help, I appreciate that. This next one is from Allanc. Allanc. He said, only fools play the identity politics. Okay, identity politics. You mean like identity politics? Like soccer moms, how about, who else? What are some of the names that they use to identify different people who are voting? NASCAR, and they're talking about white men, and soccer moms, they're talking about white women. Well, that's our identity politics, and they all do that. But this isn't a case, but you also wrote something else too. It says, Obama both are garbage and pandering to the blacks who are simple-minded. A lot of us are waking up and not drinking the red Kool-Aid. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I was watching Hassan Campbell, and he was talking about how black men, real men, won't vote for Kamala Harris, and how how Obama is like a stepdad coming back into your life and saying, telling you what to do. And he's saying, like, go away, we don't need to hear. You weren't there for us then, so we don't want to hear nothing what you said. So he really dissed Obama on that sense. But at the same time, he's advocating for black men to vote for, Trump. And, it's sad. It's sad in the sense that, identity politics. Who was it? Who was it? JFK. They voted him. Why? Because he was Irish. I think Irish or something like that. Como, Governor Como. They voted him because he was Italian. And they voted for Obama because they were black. So that kind of identity politics is alive and real. So when you're talking about now your choices that you have, it's about the choices of how you want to live under which presidency. Do you want to live under Donald Trump's presidency, where he has Project 29, waiting to stop overtime and all that stuff, a lot of other crazy stuff? Or you want Kamala Harris, who's offering this kumbaya, this kumbaya type of society? Well, it's as far as sticking the military on all your enemies and people who you don't like, and shutting down media and news networks because you don't like what they say, and going after individuals like Stephen Colbert. Do you want somebody who's that vindictive? You want somebody who won't even admit that he lost the election. He will admit it, but he just won't admit it to you. But you know what? I always felt that a woman president would be more concerning about the people in the country. And Kamala Harris is pointing out to make my belief come true. And we'll see what happens. No way it should be this close, but it is. So what will happen will be. I tried voting in Las Vegas, online or what have you, and I guess because I'm in the Philippines, I said no, we don't recognize, no security, can't get through there. But it's not like I didn't try, So anyway, so. About drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't think it's about drinking the Kool-Aid. I think a lot of black men, as being black men, just have you know, a hatred might be a strong word, but have a distrust about black women. You know, they don't have nothing to do with black women. You know, often the time, it used to be a time. I'm gonna go on a little bit. It used to be a time when a black man would go to work and he would catch hell, from the people who he passed on the street. He would catch hell from any transportation he's in. He would catch hell on the job from his co-workers, from his boss. So he's been catching hell all day, And then so he goes home, and this is the only place where he feels in control of, that he has control of. This is his world. Hey, I'm the king of this castle. Shut up, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what? He lets out his anger and frustration on his wife. But we have evolved from that. We have evolved to the point to where is that black women are giving black men hell. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of different reasons I don't want to go into. So I think it has a lot to do with black men really not wanting to have a black woman president, want to vote for her or have her lead the office, because maybe don't feel a woman can, but it's about, I can work with her administration better than I can deal with Trump's. Okay, so that's enough for my political spiel. Thank you, Atlantic. Okay. And then I love it when he says she is greatly incompetent. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is a woman who started all at McDonald's, who ended up being Attorney General, and then to be a senator. You know what I'm saying? She's been involved. Do you know that every body cam of TikTok, a video you're looking at in the United States is because of her? It was her who mandated cops in California to wear body cams. And as a result, a lot of the policing has been exposed for what it has been, brutally discriminatory against blacks and browns. She was the first one to do that in California. And a lot of your asses have been on it, being misused and abused and accused. So what do you think? She's incompetent? I don't know. You need to look at more. She fought for child trafficking. She fought for a drug cartel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about as a prosecutor. These are things that she's done with. And you say she's greatly incompetent. I don't know, my brother. So you vote for Trump, whose only qualification is, I'm going to make sure that I don't put money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. It's sad. It's 34 felonies. Think about it. Would your ass even ever get that close? Being dog catcher with a felony. Okay. Anyway. He says your girl Kamala, and he's Humela. I don't know. Kamala. He spelled it Kamala. Mucum. It's getting obligated, and her campaign is imploding. Check out how Candace Owens and brother Judge Joe Brown have debunked her phony claim of being one of us. She is a whack job. She is a whack job and a buffoon, and far from presidential. And I'm sure Trump is, right? Okay, but with that being said, yeah, I know of Candace Owen. I know Judge Joe Brown. I used to watch him all the time, discussing certain issues. You can always find somebody to trash somebody at any level and walk of life. You know what I'm saying? And Candace Owens would be the last person who I would want to hang my hat on what she says. But anyway, be that as it may, Uh, I think she's far more presidential than Donald Trump is. Again, see, it's not either or. It's what level, what choice you have to to choose. You want the United States to be, you know. And like I said, I'd rather a kumbaya country than lock them up, lock them up, lock them up, lock them up. And keep it in mind, he's only doing this trying to keep from going out of jail. You know, so some may say. Okay, this next one's from Bob Welo. I haven't been announcing the videos. Yeah, most of those were from Nightcap with the Brothers, and there's one before. Okay, so anyway, let's see. We're moving on to another video. Okay, this one is from Bob Willow. Okay, cannot do a good fundraiser page on Facebook. Oh yeah, he's making suggestions on how I can also raise money to help pay the medical costs for Samantha's hospital bill. Thank you, Bob. Like I said, I spoke with him yesterday and we had a nice long talk, and that was on that video there. And on the other video, this is on a video. Our walk through Valencia. It's his brother, brother Gerard Black. Are you an artist named the same on Spotify? He's asking me, am I the same artist who didn't talk about on Spotify? I don't know. I might be up there. I'm on a lot of places that I'm not aware. I see a lot of them using my name, or whatever. But but no, I have nothing to do. Idhia, IDHLA. I have nothing to do with Spotify. I don't even know what it is. But no, to answer your question, thanks, man. Love to you. Okay, this next one is from Robertsisl Living Adventure. Oh, Robert, yeah. I mean, this is the guy who I did the video with. Gerard, I sure enjoy watching myself talk. That was fun. Take care, man. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for being a sport and coming on my channel. I'm glad you had a good time as I had a good time shooting it. Okay, 22 minutes. Well, we're going over. So I'll do a few more of these and then we'll stop. This next one is from Danamiddleton. This is on that same one. What was it called? It's called Calvin Sunshine's a Lookalike. And he writes, or she writes, Dana. Dana could be both men and women, so I don't know. Gerard, I like your bling very much. As far as your so-called friend, you might want to reevaluate who you gave the title of friend. 100 pesos is also $1.79 US dollars, and he is holding out on you. That's pathetic. I bet you don't hold out on him when he asks you to borrow 1,500 pesos. Look at it this way: if character matters to you, you just learn a valuable lesson for only 100 pesos. You're right. I'll be arriving in Clark City in November 10th. God bless you and your family. Why, thank you. God bless yours too. And I hope we get together. Yeah, he's talking about in that video where I talked about somebody owes me. I loaned him 1,600 pesos and he paid me 1,500 pesos and won't give me the 100 pesos. And I was questioning, am I being cheesy when I said, yo, man, where's my 100 pesos? Man, I got and I spoke about how some people are just in their genes to just have that need to want to get over on you. And it was in that person's gene, so I got you. Like this. But anyway, I did learn a valuable lesson for 100 pesos. And you're right, I do believe in lessons like that, because even when I was in the world, or if somebody wanted to borrow something from me, or $5, $10, I say, well, I'm just glad it wasn't 100, 200, or 1,000. I learned, your value is only $5, so that was $5 well spent, to know your character. So thank you for that. And Bob Willow again. Bob Willow, good video. Just enjoyed your little chat. Oh, okay, well, thanks, Bob. Okay, well, we're gonna do one more on this one. This is Jeffrey Allen. He says, Jeffrey Allen says, your brand continues to grow and get stronger. I am glad that you haven't been discouraged by the naysayers. Keep doing things the way you're doing it. Your blog is fun and entertaining. What I like is your really don't try to come off as an authority of all things expat or Philippines. You were just letting us see through 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 your eyes. You're just letting us see through your eyes. But your statement about uh, the stigma of black Trump supporters is spot on. Keep sticking it to them. Thank you, Jeffrey. Um, what what Malaysian person? Oh, okay, I gotta look that up. Will want you to waste their vote on a person who has already let you know that he doesn't give a crap about black people or people of color. He's not leadership, misformed black people, very confused, aka fed up. Yeah. So I hope you don't want to waste it on him. All right, so thanks for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the other. Always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singing The Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. Okay? I love you like a... before some of you say, Gerard, why don't you get another chair? Because it's squeaking. I got 3 of these I've already bought, and they break because I just can't find a good quality chair, no matter how much I spend. Okay, remember, I'll talk to you later. Peace.